Well, my name is John Gundy. In the Second World War, I was a company runner, and how old am I? Oh, blimey.
This film is about my granddad, John Gundy. He was born in Birmingham in 1920. In 1944, as a soldier in the Royal Warwickshire Regiment, he played a part in one of the most famous wartime operations in history, Operation Overlord.
So I was called up. That's why I joined in the National Call-Up. I was all of a tremble. I said to my mother, I said, I've got to go up today. They took us into the guard room. Give us our number. He said, remember this, because you'll have it for the rest of your life. 511-8587. That's my number. I'll never forget that. Luckily, well, we went round together while we were at the camp and that, you know. When we were allowed out, we went and had a drink, and no, I only knew him, and I met his wife on the railway station, and we were chatting there, you know, till the train went. During the fighting and that, he was in another company, and he was scattered all over the place. Everything was such a mess, you know. We were just say hello and good luck and all that. And we were in different boats. And that was it. I never saw him again.
I've always thought that Grandad may never have had the chance to say goodbye to friends he may have lost. And when last year he said he never knew what had happened to Buck, I knew we had to find out. Grandad and I started our journey in Portsmouth, where an invasion force of over 156,000 troops had gathered to begin their assault.
That's all I can write there. That's all I can remember.
That's all right. Like I say, some people have just put their names and the dates.
Well, we just...
You've left your mark.
Yes.
It's a big tapestry, all depicting scenes.
Oh, I'll have to have a look at that.
Here, British soldiers of the 3rd Division and the 27th Armoured Brigade await their sailing orders.
That's right, the 3rd Div.
3rd Division, that was you, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. That one. Red triangle.
That's it.
Yeah. So one of these is you.
Oh. We had a funny feeling inside when we went up the ships, and we knew that some of us were were not coming back again. The two of those were on fire. We had to scramble across the two of them and onto the other one that was floating. But deep down, there was a fire as well. All in 3 lines, all vomiting over each other.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely. A lot of them were seasick before the boat started. They were getting all worked up inside.
I bet you thought you'd never get on one of these again.
When we saw the coast of France with the guns blasting over it, oh, it was, I can't describe it really, but all the chaps, you could see it in their faces and in their eyes that they were feeling the same as you. We were going there to do something that needed doing for years. 2 machine guns were shattering away across the beach. They dropped the doors down and oh God. Something inside me come up into my chest, and I could imagine myself back there, going with them again. All these are filled with soldiers there. It seems only yesterday that we were doing that. Not all those years ago. When this dropped down, it charged up the beach.
Yeah, straightforward.
Straightforward. It was chaotic. You didn't know where you were, you didn't know where you were going. It was well, to me it was chaotic. Chaps were coming up, the enemy's that way, go that way. And the company had already gone that way. Just plod on up there and until you meet them, till you meet the enemy.
The Normandy beaches were divided into 5 sections. The 3rd Division landed on Sword Beach. On the first day, they suffered over 1,000 casualties. It was the key beach in the Carnhinge of battle, and the enemy knew its value. It was shelled and bombed not only on D-Day, but for many days afterwards. Tanks, infantry, guns were on the beach in the first minutes of the assault. In the first few hours, the beach was hell. There were Germans in the houses fringed on the water's edge, and they picked off our men with rifles and machine guns. The mines took their toll. Wrecked vehicles and beached ships littered the strand, and the dead, British and German, lay on the sands and on the dusty roads. Queen's Beach was not easy.
There was a tree with a mortar detachment there. Must have had a direct hit, you know, and it was piled of bodies. But we just didn't take any notice, you know. You'd kick somebody's head that was rolling there. You'd just kick it away and just carry on. When the mortar shells and that were coming down on the company, but didn't take any notice of them. Just carried on regardless. I can still see it now. Oh, everybody kept asking, what are we doing over here? What are we doing fighting this lot? Until an officer or a sergeant come up and shouted at us for asking such questions. We'd seen films of the Germans and the death camps. And I said, that's what you're fighting for.
On the 7th of June, D-Day +1, the Warwicks received orders to attack a German position in Liberty Woods on the northern outskirts of Caen. They gained a foothold on the edge of the wood and were pinned down by German fire, receiving heavy casualties.
The forest was diabolical, really, because you heard the bullets whistling through the trees and you didn't know if one was coming your way. You didn't know where you were, you just kept going and dodging. That's all we were interested in, was getting through that wood without being hit. We just told to charge through and wipe the Germans out. You don't realise how many you killed or hit or what. But, you know, you'd get behind a tree there, and if there's any movement over the other side, you fired.
Yeah.
And that was how we marched through. Horrible, really. You know, you didn't know if you were flying up to a big wood, big tree standing there, there might be a German behind it.
Yeah.
And it was who fired first.
So did you look for buck here?
There's a couple of us who were going to see where he'd been killed or captured. But the Germans sent a salvo of shells over, and we turned back. And I never saw him again.
Private Albert Buckley was injured in the attack on Liberty Woods. The ambulance carrying him to safety was shelled. No bodies were ever recovered. Today, 27 war cemeteries hold the remains of over 110,000 dead from both sides. Of the 27 cemeteries, 13 are in Bayeux. All that remained for Grandad was to find Buck and pay his last respects. And we'll have a look round and see if we can find any Warwicks. Well, there's a few as well here.
No.
Corporal Newey. There's Grandad. The cross down there has been left by a school from Coventry.
Right.
John Shelton Primary School in Coventry. Just over here, there's a monument, and on the monument there's a panel with some of the Royal Warwickshire names. So we're going to take you over there to have a look at them. Alright? Alright. Okay. Seen these?
Yeah.
There's some more up there. Can you see them on the side?
Yeah.
Corporal Nichols, and then there's Private Aitken, Anderson, Asbury, Baker, Blencoe, Brewer, Buckley.
Where's the Buckley?
Buckley,
Where's?
just on the side. Let me all stick a minute and I'll show you.
Yeah.
Up there, Grandad.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
Yes. Yeah. It's a Warwickshire regiment.
Yeah. There's some more.
We got a biker up there.
Baker. There's a W Baker.
Biker. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a biker and. Oh well. Oh, now I know where they are. But, oh, now I know.
Yeah. Get the card out.
Well, I can't put a lot, can I?
You put what you want to.
Well, that's all I can put in it.
What have you put?
Just God bless you. Yes, I think that will have to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad I've come here.